you good people? How are you? Hope you're doing well, right? Bringing all my love to the table. Oh, it's so... Sundays always feel so like you should relax. Even if you don't work, you just feel you should also be relaxing somehow and having a rest day. And what if you're unemployed? You don't care. You know, it's just that type of day. You feel you need to rest up and for the new week. And even if you're just going to put in your CV, it's fine. You need the rest. It was a long week. Irrespective of if you were working, not working, looking for a job, just trying to survive, it doesn't matter. Right? You were in the mix. You were busy with something. Your brain got tired. So rest up. Why not? I'm just popping in people, my beautiful people, because I just wanted to remind you again. You don't have to stay where you are. And to take time for yourself also. Make it a habit. Take time for yourself. Take a few minutes. Go sit in a quiet spot, sit in the bath, relax. You know, quality time. It's not always for other people. Sometimes we need to spend it with ourselves, and we need to get in there and get ourselves also in that quiet and restful place, because our mind needs to rest from everything and all the things that's in life that's happening around us, because even our community, our society, and all the drama in the world can make us sick. So it doesn't matter if you're working, unemployed, it does not matter. You need Sunday rest, right? So as I said, I'm just here to remind you to take that quality time for yourself, to start fresh if you need to start over if you need to, and just reboot, rethink, reorganize, reinvent if it's needed, because we all come to a place at some time in our lives to just get out there and do things over. And it doesn't even matter which age group you are, or age is irrelevant in any case. Age, I've got on my beacon store, I've got a saying there, a statement that says, age is what you've experienced in life, where you've traveled, what you've eaten, what memories you built. That's what it's about. And it doesn't necessarily come with wisdom. So a lot of older people I know, and even as I was growing up, that's not so wise. So it's not necessarily linked. But I'm saying is, take time for yourself. Make time for yourself. Put things in place for yourself, because you've got the time now. What I also do, as I said, if you know me, you know I do workshops in the real world, like so. I always advise people, the younger generation, because that's my pet project in the communities. To just be true to themselves, and what that means is, if it is for you, and it makes sense for you, and it's going to add value to your life, then look at it a second time. Just look at it a second and a third time and see where it can take you. And that applies to everything in life. Because there's a lot of things and there's a lot of pressure around us to be a certain way and to act a certain way and to have certain things. And that is I think that is the most important. We should have certain things. What the glory? Why? To whose standards are we living now? And for what reason? because that brings a lot of pressure in our lives. We used to say in the olden days, don't be like the Joneses. By that we meant like don't compete with your neighbors, don't compete with other people. It's your journey, it's your life, it's your pace. Everything is to do with you. Hello, good people. Hello, everybody that popped in. So grateful for my DGC people. Much love. And it's your life that you need to focus on. There is no time, people. Let me tell you that. There's no time to waste. And that I've learned in my life up until now. We don't want wasted years. There's no time to think about what other people are going to think about you doing whatever you're doing. If it's to uplift you, if it's to put value to your life, if it's to take you to another level, if it's anything that's going to improve your life and enrich it. Nothing to do with the next person. Don't even worry about it. Ignore it. Move on. Ignore it. Don't think about it twice. Think about the things I just talked about now. Things that are really going to build you up. Things that are really going to be able for you to invest in such a way that you can actually share it. Pay it forward. Apply it to your life and others' lives and give them that knowledge. That's what it's all about. The charity of life. We are here to be fruitful and charitable. And charity equals love. And that's why I would always every now and then talk about the love that I have for my fellow men. Because that is how I live. And I'm not telling you how to live. I'm saying that's how I live. Hello, doll. Back at you, queen. Thanks for the love. There I get more love. See, love draws more love. That's charity. Let's be charitable. Let's not be gatekeepers. Let's not keep things to ourselves. Let's inform. Let's be interactive and informative. Let's help each other get up. That's why I had earlier the 5 free websites to donate, to give for free to people, to also assist them in getting onto the platform quicker than they would have. And some people took it on. Others disregarded it because they felt maybe digital marketing is not for them, or they felt maybe it's going to be too much to handle, or maybe it's just fear of not succeeding. But what can happen? Let's talk about that one. What can happen if you don't succeed at first? We all know that rhyme and rhythm. What happens? Then you get up, you dust yourself off, and you start again. And that's why I talk about rebuild, reboot, reinvent, all that starting over concepts. Because it's important that we actually take it in and that we actually apply it to our lives. Otherwise, we're just going to lay in the dust, my beauties. We're just going to lay in the dust and in the ashes and not get up and not progress in life. And that's what I do all the time when I get here. I tell you about how and why and the value you're going to get from having an online business. Because it freed me up. It made my life so much more richer. It really did. It gave me so much more knowledge. I am now, so by the way, sidebar, I'm busy now with creating ebook guideline in regards to the algorithms of all the social media platforms. I'm going to add it to my store maybe later today. Check it out. It also helps you, right? It's free. There are some courses and programs in my store that's not free, but there's a lot of free products that are actually, when I want to jump into the car and just sit away from everybody, and then people just make a noise around me. But anyway, that's life, right? living in a community as people just can't keep quiet. But as I said, in my store there are three things, and there's cost things that cost, but it's from small value to big value, right? So check it out. But I'm gonna post that later on today, because as I always say, we are not here to keep everything to ourselves, eat alone. We're not here to eat alone, we're here to share. And that's why I will always talk about love and charity. And I will not be that person that will not tell you this, that, and the other if it's going to help you. If anybody knocks on my door now to ask me, how does this work? Not necessarily digital marketing. I give people a lot of legal advice for free. Because either I understand their situation, or I don't know them from Adam, but I maybe can see it. You know, sometimes your spirit talks, and then you can just feel, let me not pester this person, or let me not inquire about fees and things. They don't have, or it's gonna be a problem to get it together. But that's just the person I am. Way back, I studied psychology in the 80s, and I was counseling for a couple of years for policemen and school children and such. And everything I had, whether I was going to the appointment and remembered what that child talked about, going hungry in the morning, whatever it is, I'm just making an example. Or I saw the person, there's something missing, or there's a lack, then I'll take something from house, or I'll make a plan to get it to them. And that's not to show you what a good person I am, because we're never all good, right? And we're never all bad. And from the one you can move to the other, and from the other you can move from good, you can go to bad, and from bad you can go to good, right? We can all, that's why I say reinvent, reboot, restart. We can all accelerate in progression, move upwards, or we can be nasty and ugly and not good humans. So we all have that capacity. It's all about the fight inside us that we must overcome, right? We must just overcome the nastiness. It's unnecessary. It waste energy. It gives you nothing. It doesn't serve you. It's important for me for things to serve me. That's why I always talk about it. It's very important for me. It must serve me. It must give me some kind of emotional uplift, right? It must give me that oomph. It must give me that excitement. And that's the Legacy Builders program. That is my online business. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. Hello. I didn't bring my spectacles outside. Now I can't properly see who you are. I'm so sorry. And your names, it's too small. People, it's a good day today. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, because He blesses us with health if we believe. Health and wealth and plenty and fruitfulness, and the capacity to absorb and learn and apply it. And that's why I'm so focused on sharing and caring and imparting and giving, because there's so much that are such huge costs that sometimes you just need to get something for free. It's a type of philosophy that I had. Sometimes there must just be something free inside or in your life, just because. For that reason, just because. There's no connotation, there's no explanation. It's just because your husband brings you flowers. Just because. Not because you done something, or your boyfriend, but just because. The love outshines everything. Love is really, it conquers all. But let me not go on another spiral to emotions and moods. I'm here to tell you about my online business that I want you to look into. I want you to go to my link, check it out. And as I said, there's a couple of freebies there. There's other interesting stuff there. And the Legacy Builders program link is also there. Because through that, I could actually erect an online business. And I was absolutely prepared, and I planned to get myself a brick and mortar, a physical office this year, because I decided December 2023, when I was retrenched through a very surprise move from the employer and paid out nothing, I decided to work for myself from then on. And I stuck to what my plan was. The shape it took on was just a little bit different, because now I didn't have any products, any stock or stock taking, and employees and theft of products, nothing like that in place. I actually created now an online business for myself, because there's nothing physical for me to do. And there's not those type of losses that's connected to a physical business that I have to endure. And that suits me very well, because I work 2 hours a day, come chat with you on the live, I post my videos, I do a little bit of research, because I'm always busy and I always want to improve my life and my business and expand on it. And grow. Growth is good. Growth is personal growth, professional growth. It's always good. Nothing wrong with that. It's for yourself. Every investment, we must never forget, even if the program that I'm talking about costs money, because it's 4 income streams, $100, $300, $600, and $900. Plus your $29 website fee and your professional email that you're going to connect with it. It's important to have for your business to get into automation and for your system to work properly and for you to get all the benefits from it. So for that reason, as I said, we must get to grips with it. Anything that's going to be valuable is going to be costly because of its value. But what is so exciting for me and so just like blowing my top off is the fact that we get so much freebies inside this program, and huge freebies, because it can take you to another level. That's how huge it is. And it's longevity. It's a long-term investment in yourself, this program. And I will always blast about it, and I will always be excited about it, and I will always talk about it, because it gave me that solid foundation and that solidity in the digital industry, because it shows me so much still till today. And I can do all the things, as I said earlier. I'm busy with my algorithm booklet. It's because of the Legacy Builder. I come from there. Not because they showed me how to do all these things, but through the 200 plus marketing ideas that I get in addition with the investment of the program, I could figure this out. I could create, update, and renovate. I could expand my business. I could increase my profit margin. I could increase my sales. I could increase my presence on the social media platforms. So that is longevity. That is longevity. That's what I'm talking about. And ongoing training daily. We're now in a 90 days business growth sprint. We're on day 6. We get every day a snippet of not long videos, less than 5 minutes sometimes, or an instruction or something to apply, maybe in your video, for your presence, for your announcement, for your message, for your perfect client, that type of information. And it's important because we must always sharpen our skills. We must never be regress. We must never go backwards. We must always sharpen our skills, and that's important to have all this information. See, so I think the best decision I made last year was invest in the Legacy Builders program, because now I added the Automation Masters. Because of the Legacy Builders program, I could add those to the eMag and the Digital Marketer also programs. It's also got MRR, Master Resale Rights. It also has income. It added income to my store and added more value to my store, because it also gives information about the industry and about the client and about people that's actually making major moves and the growth. It's important to be up to date about things, even if you're in whichever industry. It doesn't matter which industry. I'm still busy, as I said, my final year with my law degree, but I'm giving information and assisting people wherever I can. But even I, in that capacity, must go back to case law and look things up, because things change. New legislation come into place, new laws come into place, things get reverted, things get added on or deleted or taken away, whatever the case may be. So you need to be up to date to things. And that's why I actually invested in even more information and learning for me. And that's so integral to everything. And that's why when I talk to my people in the workshop, I usually talk about I focus almost exclusively on the skills and the knowledge of the digital industry, and specifically the Legacy Builders program. So my intention is this year to get very wealthy, number one. Number one is to serve the Lord. Number two is to get very wealthy. Number three is I actually want to help 10 people, 10 young people that I know of, that really is in aid of and is really wants to achieve big things in life. And at present, their circumstances and their situation doesn't merit it, right? There's no way at this stage, even if they have the faith and they have the ethics, because it's important for me to know that you're going to persevere and you're going to stick it out. And even if your first 2-3 weeks you get no sales, and your fourth week and your second month, you're still going to persevere and you're still going to stick to the step-by-step blueprint, and you're going to still stick to your 3 videos and do your live or your faceless marketing, which is also a freebie in the program, faceless branding, the whole module, a very extensive module. And you're also going to stick with what you need to do, your daily training and ongoing training. You must have the work ethic. It's important. I like to speak about it because I think some people are somehow under the impression that it's just buying and selling a course. It's not. And in first place, it's not a course, it's a program that includes 4 levels of products that can be resold. That's why I talked about the Master Resale Rights. You can resell it forever and ever if you want to. These other 2 that I added to my store as also PLR rights. What it means is private label rights, and with those you can actually go into the program, go into the product and edit it if you want, according to your specifics, and add your personal information to it. So that's another plus, and that's also why I acquired it, why I bought it. So yeah, that's it. But let me just emphasize the fact that the investment that you may be scared of, or think you're not going to get back, or you're going to lose it, you're not going to lose it. With your first sale, your investment is replenished. So you get whatever you put in back, and from then on, it's just profit all the way back in your pocket, in your bank account, directly to you, sharing with nobody. It's no MLM. I'm going to put on later that video, the difference between MRR and MLM, because there's a major difference. Yeah, we get 100% profit. Babies, we get 100% profit. We're not playing. Inside your bank account, directly to you. But take a week or take a couple of days when you invest, and when your system is, the links are all in line and your system is now automated, to actually learn about the program. Because as I said, and as I always say, you are going to be able to do so much from there on, as long as you stick to the learning. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is always power. But it doesn't mean that we must think we're better than others, right? Because we know something. No, we teach it also to them. It's going to take nothing of you. Nothing is going to go away from you if you teach somebody something that you know. Not making fun of people who think you're better. But anyways, not to dawdle, like go off train. The thing I wanted to say is, what if everything works out as I say now? What if it happens for you as it happened for me and a lot of other people that got the returns, that is living a better life? Because almost 48,500 people around the world also thought, so what if it happens for me like it happens for them? And it happened for them because they stayed the course, they brought their work ethic, they stayed focused, they stayed consistent, then they stayed coachable. Because it's important to know those things so that you be able to stick to the course. We also get mindset training for free from top people in the world inside this program for free. Because that day you don't feel so good about yourself, or you feel a bit off, or everybody was working on your last nerve, then you've got them to put you straight. You go listen to one of those videos and you pick yourself up. And there you go. You know, every time, this is one of the reasons I like Legacy Builders program so much. It inspires so much hope in my heart for all of us. For all of us, because you're learning and earning. And as I said, it's not just about buying and selling. You're learning and you're learning so much. Skills that you can carry over, skills that's going to take you so far. Skills that you can apply in your business, in your life, in anything else that needs an automated system. And how sales funnels work, and how your website needs to be up to date, and how your email, a professional email, should be linked to your system in order for it to be automated. Just think about it, man. You didn't even create anything. I didn't create anything. I'm creating things now. Because I've got the knowledge and the skills that I've learned from the Legacy Builders program. I'm creating a lot of things now. My mind is opened up totally. And that's why I always say have a receptive mindset, so that you can receive what's good and maybe think about it if you want to, or Talk to people about it. Make it make sense to you. But have that receptive mindset so that you can see the value of things that actually come on your way. Because sometimes we pray, right? We pray and we meditate and we manifest and everything, and we wish and we write things down, but we don't carry it through. We don't put the action in. And sometimes all that's missing is putting the action actually inside what you want to come through, or how you want your dreams to materialize, or how do you want your plan to come to conclusion. Because nothing is going to happen if we don't act. Tomorrow isn't promised. We've only got today. Tomorrow isn't promised. We all make plans because we're human beings. Right? We are hopeful spirits. We make plans about whatever. Whether it's a policy or whether it's the due date of the rent, the bond, the car service, the whatever, we make plans. Going to the beach tomorrow as if we're going to be alive and it's a guarantee. Right? We all make plans. But it's not a given. It's not a solid fact. We're hoping, guessing, wishing upon a star. So we've only got today to make it work for us, to make the plan and put it into action, to change our future. If you're alive tomorrow, good for you. There's still grace, right? You still got something to do. You've still got a plan. There's still work for you to do on earth. So we're going by that supposition, right? We're going on that supposition and hopefulness that we're going to be alive and we can still do it. But what I'm saying is we shouldn't carry on as if we've got all the time in the world. We don't have all the time in the world. Not if we don't want to worry every day about a piece of bread, clothing for summer, winter, school fees, stationery, varsity fees, the child's first car. It doesn't matter where you are, on which level of income you are, or which level of wealth you are, or poverty you are. What matters is that you are doing something about it, that you are putting things in place so that you actually get to a place where you can have peace of mind, where you can have the life you envisioned, that you put in your vision board, that you wrote down for yourself. I said the other day on my live, start with the 10 things that you want to achieve this year. I said it actually, I started saying it at the beginning of January. Put the 10 things down that you actually want to achieve. Hello Selby, hello everybody that popped in. Put it down on paper. The 10 things. The one that jumps out to you. The one that really captures you and captivates you. Take that one and make from that one a new page. Put the 7 things down on how you're going to achieve it. Plan it. Like you planned your pregnancy, your life, your new buy, your new life, your new studies, your post-matric life, your retrenchment, your re-employment, whatever you've got going in your life. Put that 7 steps down and do your utmost to follow those 7 steps to materialize your dreams. What I've put down for myself last year is coming into fruition every day. My life of abundance, I've put it down. My peace of mind, I've put it down. I've been going through a lot in my corporate life, a lot. Because I'm that busy bee also, I can't let things be. If I see you've got old software, then I ask you to buy new ones or be updated or get your systems with maybe to another company and see if it's going to work better for the company. I'm that type. I'm absolutely that type in a workplace. So I just can't still, and my brain is never quiet. So the boss has got a lot from me. So I work myself to a standstill. I know how it is to work yourself to a standstill. Tired, you come home freaked out the way you're tired. You don't even want to smile at your family the way you're tired. But that's the past, right? What I wrote down, my 7 steps, was getting to a peaceful place, getting to a financial comfortability level, getting to my traveling itinerary. That's also what I'm busy with. You know, getting my family to that soft landing. All those things, I wrote it down. And as I said, I'm making inroads into my seven-step plan. From that 10 things I've put down, and from that one thing that really attracted me to go into the Legacy Builders and invest in myself and invest in the program and pay the money so that I can start, connect my links, get my automation in place, get a system in place that works for me, that's done for me in the background. All of that. Good things. People, I'm going to love and leave you. Thanks so much for popping in. I don't know if it's the real Lizelle that was here, but thanks for being here also. Who says now I can see you? Okay, but I am on my profile. You can just check my profile and my videos, then you can see me. People, be blessed. Look after yourselves, right? Keep warm if it's cold where you are, and keep hydrating in start where you are, because it's like a heat wave nowadays in South Africa. I don't know what's happening, but we're enjoying it because it's the day that the Lord has made. Thanks so much for being here. I really do appreciate you all for being here. Stay well, you too. Have a good one, right? See you in your new day. Bye-bye. Be blessed.